Today we are mainly be focusing on watch designing. While sketching, I will be discuss all the details behind it. So as you could see, I start with circle, and there is a main reason behind choosing circle as my first reference is because when you selecting any watch, you have to be decide that what are the which you could take as a reference while designing. So I start with the dial. So if your dial is in circle, is in a square, or is in whatever shape it is, based on that you take that as a reference and try to take it as a proportion, and based on that you could draw other parts like how you draw cases, how you draw a strap. So based on that, so that overall design is need to be in proportion. As I am taking a reference Hublot watch, which is one of the limited collection. And yeah, it's made up of basically titanium, and the movements which they have used is a automatic movement, a skeleton base. So overall design you could easily be see after I'm just detailing it out. So while detailing, I'm just trying to start with the light drawing, and from light drawing I'm trying to understand the basic shape and how I'm going to the straps, and how I am taking symmetric as a reference and trying to draw based on that. So like when I start with circle, that time only I just take the symmetry, because maybe your watch dial is not in symmetry, but maybe some of the part, because when you are drawing top view, you could easily understand that what category your watch is lying. Is that a strap are in symmetry, or in cases are in symmetry? Maybe all, no one is in symmetry, but you have to be take that as a reference when you are trying to make some basic line, make some basic outline of overall shape by understanding the proportion, and by following the proportion through the main object or main line which you have taken. And yeah, now you could easily understand almost the overall shape is basically visible, that how the watch is in a lighter mode, how it's basically look like. As you could see that the outside of the cases and the strap, they are following a very rhythmic line with the watch, and the way how the dial is basically introduced. So this is one of the Hublot watch which is made up of titanium and use sapphire crystal in it, and some and in the pattern they have basically explore hexagon shape in this watch to merge with I could say organic feel, kind of if they want to give some more depth into organic feel. And yeah, they have just tried to manipulate overall design in such a way that it's look pretty. And also in terms of innovation, when you understand the dial concept of this watch is very interesting in my perspective, how the oscillatory motion rotor they have used, and how the turbulence they have put it. And yeah, the energy storing, like when you use any automatic watch, you know, like the movement of your hand, the basically by the movement of your hand there is a self winding a spring available inside the watch, which get tightened by itself. There is a oscillatory motion, a kind of rotor is used that rotating by your hand movement, and that movement is so much needful to get self winding and store the energy so that your watch will work. And yeah, that concept, when you see this watch, they have basically the placements of that concept is very uniquely on the top of the dial. You could easily be visible, which is basically in lot many collection or lot many watches in automatic you could see that is available in the back side of the watch, but in this watch you could see from the top. and that is something which very unique from my perspective. And the way they have introduced turbulence on the bottom at the 6 o'clock is a kind of a very innovative move in terms of placing both them at basically opposite to each other. It's something very interesting, and the way overall form complementing each other, and how the boldness of the shape you could easily understand. And yeah, so there are a lot many key points which is taken care when you could see this watch. And yeah, and now the overall form is almost visible with detailing of it. Goes to the another perspective, how in some isometric or some 2 point perspective, how we could understand the watch depth. Because in top view you could only understand the front understanding, but how what is the depth of the watch is need to be taken care, so that when you are designing you could easily incorporate in your designing, how easily you could draw, or how easily you could imagine and do some ideas and sketches based on that. So again, in this perspective also, I'm trying to always take base as a, like for example, circle as a base, and then overall detailing done in based on that. Because if you taken one thing as a reference, then I would say if that is in right in proportion, then overall whatever you are following based on that is always become on proportion. And that is something which I have cleverly chosen circle as my base. You could also choose k shape as a, your base reference, and then based on that you could draw overall shape. So it totally depend upon your capacity or how you understanding it. And now you could understand, like I'm trying to draw again with light, and then first I try to draw overall thing in light, and then I will go with some detailing perspective of it. And while detailing I will always be taken care, like what are the basic shape, again trying to accurate the basic shape, and then jump into overall the darkened part. Because if you dark the lines, then you can't changes, and if you do changes on the dark lines, then it look much more messy, which is not good in understanding. So for that you need to start with some light drawing, and in light drawing only you need to correct your sketch. And that is also one of the great reason, if you are using pencil you could make erase, but as I start with pen and I complete overall design on pen, I have to take care about everything, that how much I am accurate in my sketches, how much I am serious, and like how much I could confident. Because that is something which helping me to draw any kind of shape, and by using pen or by using markers and all. And now you could easily understand that detailing of the watch is almost coming invisible. So as you could see how they have used hexagon shape, and how they have introduced cases in such a way, and the metal difference, when I will do coloring you could easily understand the metal difference. And they have used so interesting way that where need to be titanium as there, where sapphire crystal is needed, and where the PU coating and PU layer or the rubber strap is used, and how we could introduce metal in between. And these are something to make your design much more innovative and interesting. It need to be follow a kind of freedom, and that is something a designer role. When you are ideating something, when you are trying to draw something new, you have to be little bit understanding and the play of material with understanding the form as well as, and then try to make something behind it, and understanding overall market study, that what are the watches available in the market and what is something you have found a gap, and based on that you have come up with an idea which is really been innovative, and try to introduce that in your product, which can be anything, which can be a car, which can be a watch, or which can be a product, it can be anything. But how you, basic design process is always be a core line, and that core line is you could introduce in any kind of product. And yeah, in terms of the watch, you could easily understand now overall form of the watch. I started the coloring, you could understand and differentiate the material very easily. So as you could understand, I'm just trying to draw or trying to color based on the material. And what after the coloring, you I will discuss that how they have introduced material in the in the place where it's need to be there. Now you could easily see how the material is basically coming out, and the way they have used titanium at the place, and the way they have used I could say another pu or sapphire crystal to keep transparency, and the material difference overall come in very much understanding or rhythmic way to give design a unique look, a innovative look, and a kind of a design which anyone want to wear in their lifestyle. Maybe it's out of their budget, but it's totally uh, I will say worth it when you could use and feel the watch overall design. And that's all from my side for today videos. So stay tuned for upcoming videos, and thank you for watching.